Hey, welcome to Kali Yoga. I'm Kyle and welcome to the Chakra Flow. Today we're having a look at the second chakra, which is the svadhisthana chakra. Sva meaning self and adhisthana meaning dwelling place. And this represents all the things that we like and dislike and kind of naturally gravitate towards or resist in our lives. This chakra is associated with water and it reflects the shifting of tides between the attraction in our lives and repulsion of things in our lives. And it is linked to our sexuality. And you may be wondering how one can cultivate balance in the chakra. Well, first you need to recognize patterns in that area, any emotions or behavioral patterns that come out. And with this awareness, you can then explore these tendencies, and that's kind of where the yoga steps in, where you get to experience these tendencies and patterns on your mat in your yoga practice. In today's practice, we've got a more fluid flow. And we're going to notice to see if we can bring more energy into our lives with these fluid actions and use our breath to bring some attention and awareness as we move through our practice. And I'm going to suggest throughout the practice that you take a step back with your awareness. So just kind of witness what happens and see how it changes your experience, and perhaps you'll feel into that chakra as you go along. Otherwise, when you're ready, you can grab your mat. Let's begin. Welcome back. I'm excited to get into this flow. So bring yourself to a comfortable seat. Rest your hands into your knees. Take a nice deep breath in. With a long exhale, bring your eyes to close and perhaps a little smile to your face. And see if you can bring a sense of softness to your jaw and your breath. Roll your shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in. Sit up nice and tall. Open mouth, sigh to release. Take a few breaths to arrive onto your mat and see if you can embody your attention. So feel into your breath. And I'm going to encourage you to notice what comes up for you in these classes. It's always a nice practice when it's more of a flow. So see if you can synchronize your breath with your movements, trying to make them as long as possible. And notice any likes or dislikes, any attraction or resistance to something in the class. And see if you can be with that experience and meet it without judgment, just noticing what comes up. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, sigh to release. Nice. One more time. Inhale to fill. Exhale to release. Inhale, arms reach up above your head. Exhale, let them fall through to prayer. It's a nice opportunity now, if you'd like to, just ground your practice in something, perhaps a dedication. Bow your head towards your hands to seal that off. And we will begin today in child's pose at the back of our mats. That's a nice way to start. Have your knees out wide, toes touching at the back. And it's also easy just to create a bit of relief to remove the calves between your hamstrings, and then reach your arms out in front of you and rest your head down onto the ground. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release and relax. Inhale, ride up to tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Now we're going to take 5 long breaths to ourselves to work into any shape or movement that you like. So any natural, organic shape that comes to you. See if you can close your eyes. You can do some cat-cows, barrel rolls. You can shift the weight forwards and backwards. The only real instructions here are to keep your eyes closed and see if you can synchronize your breath with your movements as much as possible, kind of riding and flowing with the natural rhythm. Noticing any sticky areas. Perhaps the idea of pandiculation can be used here, that natural feeling in the morning where you wake up and stretch and feel that energy shift around the body. You can almost try and encourage that movement here, encourage that shifting around. If you've done something on the one side, you can go ahead and balance it out on the other. When you're ready, making your way into a neutral table. See if you can shift yourself towards the back of your mat. Square yourself off. Inhale, cow. Gently lower your belly, chin up. Exhale, cat. Press into the ground. Bring your chin in and tuck your tailbone. Inhale, cow pose. Lower your belly. Gaze forward and up. Exhale, cat, round and press. Inhale, cow, lower your belly, tuck your toes, walk your hands a little bit forward. Exhale, down dog, lift the hips up, lower your heels down. Take a moment to arrive into this posture, and whatever that feels good to you, perhaps pedaling your legs out from left to right or staying in stillness, just releasing your neck. I always try and see if I can remember that when I'm upside down, in some inversion or even in the down dog, just to allow gravity to do the work, relaxing the neck, relaxing the face, really sinking into the heels, feeling length along your hamstrings. And when you're ready, find stillness in your down dog. And if your legs are straight, bring a little bend to the knees and get your belly down towards your toe, encouraging a straight line from your fingers to your tailbone. Inhale, walk your hands towards your feet, nice and slow, pressing into the ground, rocking from left to right, perhaps closing your eyes. When you get there, ragdoll, feet hip width distance apart. Have your, introduce a generous bend to the knees. Get your belly onto your thighs, so relax yourself down. Again, work with gravity here, release the neck. Grab opposite elbows if you like, or interlace them behind your back, and then sway from left to right. And really flowing and moving with the breath. Trying to keep your movements nice and smooth, synchronizing them with your breath. I sometimes like to add a little pedal from left to right with the hands behind my back, almost window wipering the arms. Release the hands down. Inhale, halfway lift, length out your spine. Exhale, fold and surrender to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift to prepare. Exhale, plank, walk your hands to the top of your mat, nice and slow, feeling the earth beneath your palms. If you need to, as always, you can lower your knees to adjust and modify to whatever feels good. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, slowly lower down to your belly with your elbows touching the sides of your ribs. And when you get there, release. Untuck your toes. Plant the tops of your feet into the earth. Inhale, cobra. Draw the neck up and forward. Tuck your chin, shoulders back. Exhale, slowly fold it down. We're going to do this 2 more times with a bit of flow into it. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, slowly unravel. 1 more time. Inhale to rise. Tuck your chin. Shoulders draw back. See if you can bring some weight off your fingertips for 3, 2, 1, and release. Tuck your toes. Inhale, down dog, roll over the knees. Press yourself up. As you exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale, knees bend, gaze forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat, which way feels good. Inhale, halfway lift, draw your shoulders back, straighten your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain, knees bend, arms rise up. Exhale, gentle back bend, draw your elbows down, squeeze your thighs to protect your lower back, look up and lean back. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, Samasthiti, bring your hands to prayer, close your eyes and take a moment just to acknowledge your self-practice, for being here on your mat. It's always nice just to ground yourself in gratitude. Inhale, arms rise, high mountain, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees if you need to, and release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot to the back of your mat, ground your palms. See if you can bring your left knee above your left heel. Inhale, gaze forward, open up your chest. Exhale, pyramid pose. Press and straighten your front leg and see if you can draw back on your left hip. So square your hip off to the front of the mat. Inhale, bend into the left knee, open up your chest, lower your hips. Exhale, pyramid pose, press and straighten. Well done. Inhale, low lunge, plant both hands. Exhale, 3-legged dog, left leg reaches up to the sky, even the weight between your hands. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, ripple forward. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg rises up, press the ground away. Exhale, runner's lunge. Gently place your left foot on the outside of your left hand and lower your right knee to the floor. You have some options here. You can stay here if this feels good. If you'd like to, you can come up onto the fingers to provide a bit of relief. You can come down onto the elbows if necessary. Otherwise, swim your left hand back and take hold of your right heel. We're going to work some space into the right quad. Once you have hold of the foot, you're going to relax into the body. Inhale, shift the hips backwards. Exhale, move them forward, open up your chest. Now move naturally here with your breath. As we ebb and flow, working length into the right quad. And we're always trying to inhale to open and exhale to close. Release your back foot down to the ground. Plant your left hand down, tuck your back toe and raise your back knee back into a runner's lunge. From here, and inhale, plant your left heel on top of your right knee, figure four. Make your hands nice and even. If you need to, you can always lower your knee down to the ground for support. Otherwise, keep it up. Again, sitting back, feeling a stretch into the outside of the left hip. Keep breathing. From here, inhale, side plank. Shift the weight into the right palm. Left arm reaches up. If you need to, you can have any variation you like. You can lower your knee down to provide a bit of support. You can raise it up. You can keep it in a figure four, see what feels good. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot to the top of your mat. Low lunge, ground your hands. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Open up, ground down through the back edge of your right foot. Press into the front heel and melt your hips down as you lower your shoulders down. Inhale, reverse warrior, turn the palm and reach back. Exhale, plant your hands down to plank. Step your left foot back. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. And if you need to, you can always lower your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. See what feels good. Squeeze your thighs. Exhale, down dog. Shift the weight back. Lower the heels down. Inhale, knees bend. Look forward to load up. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, reset. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down into the heels just momentarily. You swoop your arms up. Exhale, fold and let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, draw your shoulders back. Exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge. Keep your knee up, plant your hands. Same thing here. Square yourself off, light on your fingertips. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, pyramid. Straighten your right leg. Keep the right hip crease back as you press into the front heel. Inhale, bend into the right knee, gaze forward. Exhale, pyramid. Straighten and fold. Well done. Inhale, low lunge. Ground your hands. Exhale, three-legged dog. Right leg extends up and back. Lift towards the sky. Press between your hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, exhale, right elbow to right knee, shift forwards. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg reaches back, spread your fingers wide. Exhale now, runner's lunge, right from the outside of the right hand. Lower your back knee to the floor, same here, find your variation. Swim the hands back, take hold of the left foot, open up, peel the right shoulder open. And again, adding a bit of fluid movement. Inhale, shift the hips back. Exhale, shift them forward. Keep moving, close your eyes. And see if you can really lengthen out your breath and soften into the left hip as you shift forward. Nice. Release the back foot down to the floor. Plant your hands, raise your back knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, figure four, your right foot on top of your left knee as you shift the weight back. So it's a figure four down dog variation. And again, bend as much as you need to. You can always lower your knee down to the floor if it feels good. But we're working into that right hip. Keep breathing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, side plank on the left side. Shift the weight over. Find your variation. Raise your right arm up. If you want to, you can extend and reach to the fingers. Hold and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your right foot to the top of the mat. Hands come down. Inhale, warrior two. Rise up. Ground your back foot. Reach to the fingers. Melt the shoulders down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach back. Exhale, chaturanga. Place your hands down. Step your right foot back. Inhale, shift weight forward. Raise your head up. Tuck your chin. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower halfway with strength and control. Elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Over the toes. Squeeze your thighs. Roll your shoulders back. Exhale, down dog. Hips up. Heels down. Well done. Inhale to full. Open mouth, exhale to release. We're going to flow a little more. Inhale, three-legged dog. Raise your right leg up. Exhale, step through low lunge. Gently place your right foot in between your hands. Keep your back knee up, light on your fingertips. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, pyramid pose. Just one time, press, straighten, and fold. Inhale, low lunge, bend into the right knee. Exhale, standing L or standing splits, launch off onto the right foot. Left leg comes back nice and strong. Keep it active. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, standing wind remover. Bring your left knee into your chest, interlace the fingers. Draw your knee in and out towards the left side as you roll your shoulders back and down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Release, figure four to inhale. Stack your left foot on top of the right. Sink down, bring your hands to prayer. Flex your left toes and see if you can keep your hips nice and square. There's a tendency for the one to drop down or to rise up. Square them off and sit back. Inhale, standing Tadasana. Arms rise, left knee rises with control. If you'd like to, you can always extend your legs and toes out to point and release. Flying wind remover, bring your hands to prayer. Bring yourself to a capital T shape. Left hip comes down to the floor, point through the toes. Release, touch the foot back down slowly. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms rise up to the sky. Exhale, plank, hands down, step back. Well done. Engage your core, raise your head, tuck your chin. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga with power, lower halfway, elbows tucked in. Inhale, upward facing dog. You can do this. Roll your shoulders back, squeeze. Exhale, down dog, shift the weight back, lower the heels down. Reconnect with your breath. Take a moment. One more side. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg rises. Exhale, step through low lunge with control, left foot in between your hands. Keep your back knee up, fingers are light on the tips. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, pyramid pose. Draw the left hip back and press through the front heel. Inhale, bend to the left knee, look forward. Exhale, standing splits or standing L, whatever is in your practice. Launch off onto the left foot with control. Straighten the right leg, light on the fingertips. Stay for the inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, standing wind remover. Stand up on the left leg, balance. Right knee draws in, interlace. Find. Press down through the heel, draw the right knee up and out. Roll the shoulders back. And see if you can stack your shoulders, your head, shoulders, hips, all over your heels. So there's a tendency for one to be forward and backwards. Straighten yourself up as much as possible. Hold and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Release. Figure four. Right foot stacks on top of the left. Flex your right toes. Hands come to prayer with structure. Melt down. Stay for the inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale. One-legged Tadasana. Right knee raises up. Arms reach up. If you'd like a little more, you can always extend, point through the toes. Inhale, flying, low flying warrior. Bring your hands to prayer. Draw the right hip down to the floor. Keep your back leg nice and active and strong. If you need to, bend your standing leg. Touch the right foot back down. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Arms reach up above your head. Exhale, plank, hands down, step back for the last time. Well done. Inhale, shift forward, engage. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway, make it good, elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press through the arms, roll the shoulders back, chin up. Exhale, downward facing dog, shift the weight back. Well done. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, make your way to a seat. Extend your legs out in front of you, bend your knees, get onto the front of your sitting bones. Maybe you need to remove the flesh. Flex your toes. Inhale, reach your arms upwards. Exhale, shift them forward as an exercise as far as you can go. And see if you can press your belly onto your thighs. And then lower your hands down if they're here or here, wherever it is. I like to sometimes hold on just to get that belly to thigh connection. Holding that there, either kick your feet out for the stretch, or I like to walk my sitting bones back. And then you find a nice, healthy, comfy stretch. Hold and breathe. So you want to try and encourage an open chest. So almost encourage yourself lifting forward and up with your belly and your spine. So you're isolating the stretch in your hamstrings. Inhale to release, to roll up. And with control and using your core, see if you can lower yourself down. Nice and slow. Well done. Draw your right knee into your chest. Flex your toes. Reclined wind remover. Same thing here. Tuck your chin. Flex your left foot. Keep your left leg on the ground. Inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Lower your right knee over to the left-hand side. Gaze up and over your right shoulder. And as you start to wind things down, see if you can keep your eyes closed and be with whatever comes up for you. Noticing any resistance or any favoring of any kind. Release, draw the right knee in, tuck your chin, exchange it out, the left leg comes in. Keep the chin tucked, keep the right leg on the floor, flex both feet, draw your shoulders into the ground, inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Lower your right knee over to the left-hand side. Gaze up and over the left shoulder. Again, softening into your breath. Allowing gravity here to do the work. And release. Draw your left leg in and plant the left foot down. Bring the right knee in to join the left. We're going to move into the last pose, or second last, bridge pose. Now, have your fingers reach back, and you want to be able to touch just the back of your heels and have your feet hip width distance apart. Okay, so set yourself up. Nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, raise your hips up to the sky. Now, imagine there is a block in between your legs. You want to squeeze that, engage your glutes, lift your hips up, hold and breathe. Now, if you'd like a little bit more, you can always interlace your fingers behind your back, squeeze your elbows together, and roll onto the outside of the shoulders. Now, the same thing. Keep your engagement in your legs. Notice if you've lost it in your glutes or in your thighs, hold and breathe. Close your eyes. And if you want to try experiment and notice what comes up for you, any resistance, you can always shift weight to the left foot and raise the right knee up, perhaps extending it up into the sky and lowering it down, keeping your hips nice and square. So see if you can even look at your hip bones, keep them square, feel into what activates as you lift and raise it up to the sky. If you're up, lower yourself down and gently lowering your upper, middle and lower back to the floor. You can window wipe your knees from left to right just to release. And when you're ready, draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a giant squeeze of gratitude. Inhale, raise your forehead up towards your knees. Reconnect with your dedication or intention. With an exhale, release and relax into your Shavasana. Well done. Allow your toes to flop out. See if you can get your palms facing up to open up your chest, tuck your chin. And when you're ready, inhale into your belly. With a long exhale, release and surrender. Well done. See if you can lay still in your Shavasana, noticing what comes up for you. Perhaps there's a sense of relaxation or impatience, or even just a sense of neutrality. Again, just simply taking a step back and witnessing as you feel into your experience. Thank you once again for putting such beautiful effort into your self-practice. It's so nice to have you here on the channel. If you have any comments or questions, I will be down below. And see if you can just one time this week, just notice the flow of like or dislike or moving towards something or resisting something. Even just noticing and bringing the awareness around allows us to respond to a situation instead of reacting. Otherwise, I'll see you next time on your mat. Namaste.